If you're going to follow rules, you're going to become a rule follower. If you're going to follow frameworks, you're going to become a strategic thinker. Therefore, by the end of the video, you should exactly understand how do Amazon PPC ads work and how could you make them work for you. Are you up for it? Let's go. Hey, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Noemi, co-founder of Scalewave. If you are looking to think like an ad strategist and not only a follower, today's topic is going to be just the thing for you. So basically, there are 5 main strategies that I've noticed that I call them evergreen strategies. And why I call them evergreen is because this is something that I'm noticing it's not applicable only in Amazon ads, but also in any ad types that you would generate that has a specific purpose of either defend your brand, either get cheap sales. The first strategy is called protect. You're going to protect your own brand name, your own listing, and others are also calling this one brand defense strategy. It's exactly the same thing. But why it's important for you to understand is that not only whenever you're advertising your product, you want to show up on first page on Amazon, but also you want to ensure that whenever you would show up and someone would look for your specific brand name, you would be the first one showing up. Now, there are pros and cons to this strategy, and there are a lot of talks when it comes to should you be defending your own brand name, should you not? I would say it really depends on your product, especially if you have a high lifetime value and it's a consumable. I would definitely ensure that whenever someone is going to purchase my product, they are going to repurchase it. Therefore, I want to show up first whenever they look for my brand name. The second strategy is called conquer, which means that you would do exactly the same thing as you would do for protect, but you would show up on someone else's listing. Now, why is this important for you to understand how it works is that these type of campaigns are not going to be the most expensive ones. These campaigns supposed to be cheaper sales that you're going to generate by piggybacking on either optimized listing, either listings where you definitely have already an advantage against the listing that you would advertise on. So here advantages, I'm talking about price point. Your price, it's either lower, either it's matching your ratings, or either are higher, either it's matching the product that you would advertise on. Your images are better. Your fulfillment is better. Maybe they are selling FBM, you're selling FBA. So clearly your offer is going to be chosen first because customers prefer FBA over FBM. Either your design is better. This is also something that customers might consider. Either you have more product variation than your competitor. So in that case, this kind of conquer campaigns would make most sense for you. The third one is called rank. And basically what this is, you would assure that you are going to show up in exact match for a particular keyword. And why is this very important for you to understand is because especially now in 2024 and 2025, people are talking about ranking campaigns and they are just advocating on why you should be creating these campaigns and how much is going to help. Let me tell you a secret. Most people will talk about how amazing these campaigns are because if you're going to target an exact match a keyword, you're going to show up organically for it. This type of campaigns can become quite expensive, and ranking campaigns supposed to be for only something that you already know it works or that you want to test. I would not highly advise you to go for these exact match campaigns because if you're going to do that for multiple keywords, you're going to spend a lot of money. You should have a very clear strategy when it comes down how many keywords you're testing that you want to run an exact match. Next strategy is called dominate, which is similar to a ranking campaign. Only difference between rank and dominate is that dominate campaigns are something that you already have proved that it works. For example, this can be a keyword that you're running in exact match and you see that on top of search already, it makes a lot of sense for you to run ads and therefore you're going to pay more for that placement just because you already have proved that it works. So these dominate campaigns can be dominating a specific placement. These dominate campaigns can be not only dominating a placement, but also can help a lot if you have a specific keyword that you know that you are generating a lot of sales based on that keyword. You want to ensure that you're going to always keep specific positioning, specific ranking for that keyword. So in that case, a dominate campaign is going to be very beneficial for you because you are going to dominate the keyword, therefore also a part of the market via advertising for that keyword. And the very last one, it's called discovery. Now, this type of campaigns basically are anything that is broad, phrase, auto, category matches. And this type of campaigns is supposed to be very, very cheap for you. And for discovery campaigns, usually is the most content out there because these are going to go into create automatic campaigns, then whatever works, put them in exact match and in phrase match, in broad match, and so on. The purpose of a discovery campaign, basically, it is to get cheap sales. I want you to ensure that getting cheap sales with discovery campaigns is really important, is because most of the time what is happening is that you might be creating an auto campaign, maybe a broad campaign, maybe a phrase campaign. And what you're going to end up with is you're going to trigger a lot of searches that are totally not relevant to your product, which is going to end up in you paid for the click, yet it's not going to convert. Therefore, the ad spend is going to be high just because you allowed Amazon to show your product where it might not be converting. So discovery campaigns, they're supposed to be cheap. If discovery campaigns for you are expensive, then take a good look at what do you show up for, because in this scenario, you might be needing to go through your search term reports and then understand which are the search terms that convert for you, which are the ones that don't convert for you, and have those keywords that don't convert for you added as negative, either exact, either phrase. Now, that being said, this is just a quick sum up of the strategy behind how we would strategize when it comes down to the type of campaigns that we're creating. Before I let you go, I want to also make a quick note, because this is very, very important. Everything that is protect, conquer, and discovery, those campaigns should be cheap for you, meaning that your ACOS should be below break-even ACOS. I also created a separate video where I'm explaining how to calculate ACOS. But basically, let's say if your break-even ACOS is 50%, every sale that is generated out of these campaigns that is protect, conquer, and discover should be below 50%. Now, for rank and dominate, these two are the most expensive ones because they're going to help generate overall organic ranking. So here for this type of campaigns, you might get even 100% ACOS, 200, 300% ACOS, but you would look into if that specific keyword you're actually ranking organically and is generating organic sales, it's worth it for you. Because what we are looking at, the end goal is that a wholesome of understanding where do we stand with the account. The account should be a really good balance between most campaigns to be very cheap for you and some campaigns to be more expensive for you. Therefore, you can navigate risk when it comes down to how reliable you are on each strategy. I certainly hope that you found value in this video. If you did, ensure to smash the like button and share this with someone who's trying to figure out their ads to be well balanced. Take care!